I'm not. I mean, I haven't tried it, but I don't think I would like it.
Oh, no.
I'll give an example. Last year I was in sociology class, and a girl sat in front of me. And let me put in Tarantino the story. I walked away, saying what I said, feeling proud. Like I was the fucking bee's knees. And what I said was, I tapped her on the shoulder, and I was like, excuse me, miss, you're cute as a button. Fucking bee's knees. And unbeknownst to me, she's stamping me with rape signs. So the next day, she sits behind me. I didn't really think anything of it. 2 weeks go by, and I go up to her again. I'm like, hey, I'm Nate, by the way. Can I get a name? Which really is the most romantic way I could have asked. And she goes, Mallory? And I'm like, well, Mallory, I enjoy 2-second conversations. And at the time, her laugh sounded like, ha 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 ha. Looking back on it, it sounded more like, So then she said, nowhere next to me, not the same aisle, road, just the other way across the way. And I was like, oh shit. And apparently, we were friends on Facebook, which I don't remember sending or receiving a request. And she sends me a message one day, and it says, hey, I see you're from VCU. Have we met? Now, any normal person would have been like, all right, get to like start again. I'm fucking dumb. I was like, yeah, I called you cute as a button. Been meaning to say sorry for that? Yeah, and I was expecting like an LOL, but I get an oh, okay, and a delete. And then next semester, like my friends know the story about her, and I was in human spirituality class, I'm like, Nick, I think that's Q's button. And he's like, no. And it wasn't, and I was like kind of relieved, and I asked for a pencil, fucking her! I saw like the fear of God in her eyes. Like, I'm not fucking trying to rape you. How do you explain that to somebody without sounding like a rapist? Like, I can't be like, I'm not trying to rape you. Why would you say that? Well, it's just because you're worried. No, I wasn't yet. And since I came here, like, I've been on some really shitty dates. Well, in high school I had no dates, so it's kind of like a step forward, but a step back. And like one of the dates I went on, I took this girl out, Allie, and it's fucked up I'm using her name, but whatever. We're walking through Maroon Park, and she tells a joke, and it basically boiled down to a rape joke. So I thought I had like free reign to do all the rape jokes I wanted. I was like, rape. I wrote a script called Rape, started talking about that, and in my head I was like, shut the fuck up about rape, and I couldn't. And what happened was I told a joke where the punchline was Rape Alley, which I meant alleyway, but in case you forgot her name. You're a little bit faster than me. I was wondering why she was mad at me. One of the worst dates I've been on, I took this girl out to get ice cream. Because I'm Cuban, and I assume that's what all girls like. And like, it was weird because she started flirting with me, which doesn't happen. Normally I initiate the flirtation. So I should have took that as a bad omen, but I didn't. And so once I take her out, I found out she has no sense of humor, and every joke I tell, she ends it with, that wouldn't happen. I'm like, that's a fucking joke. I'm just getting angry, but I'm trying to be a gentleman about it. But once we get to the ice cream shop, I managed to perform a feat only previously seen in cartoons. I licked the ice cream off the cone onto her lap. And I started laughing. That was not my pre-existing worries. Like, my worries were, don't do rape jokes, don't punch her in the face and look her in the eye. So I started laughing, and then she's like, can you get a napkin? I'm like, fucking laugh! When will this ever happen to you again? So I take her home, and I'm just trying to be nice. And I want to be nice. And so I take her home, and I'm like, well, I had a lot of fun tonight, Ashley. And she's like, my name's Brittany. I'm here from Alright, because I've been single for so long, I'm not a guy who hits on a drunk girl like, oh, fuck you, I'm a virgin. Sex. Like, I imagine the first time I do have sex will be filled with a lot of shame, but a lot of thank you. Just like, thank you. I was questioning if I should do this joke, but the other day I was thinking about sex, not thinking about sex, but it's just and what happened was, I was thinking like great detail, what would it be like the first time I do it? Like movie quality detail? So like, on penis.
No.
Penis. Slow motion. And then the way my mind works, Gandalf, walking on the shaft of my pee-pee. And then the camera turns around behind Gandalf, vagina in focus, Gandalf out of focus. Vagina out of focus, Gandalf in focus. Gandalf goes, "You shall not pass!" And that to me, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Alright, last one. And as I said, I'm not afraid of sex, but I am afraid to go down on a girl. So I have no idea. It's not that I won't do it, it's that I don't know what to do. I just imagine the first time I try, it would just be like,